YouTube world, welcome back to AKRME Fitness, your favorite YouTube fitness channel. So this is going to be one of those instances where we run through all of the exercises that we did on this particular workout, and I just put one clip or one or two clips because we'll do both sides of the exercise, and I'll explain or speak on what the exercise is, and then go on to the next one, just tell you how many sets and reps that we did for each exercise, and then go on to the next one, so you have an overview of all the exercises that we did at that particular time on that particular day. So this is me and Kat. The first exercise is going to be heel taps. As you can see, it's a very small movement, but you know, it's very almost imperceptible. We did 3 30-second rounds on each side of this exercise, and it's for your obliques. The next exercise is figure 4 sprinter toe taps, called because the first part of the exercise, when you make your leg go through your other leg, it looks like you're making the figure 4 right there. Then the sprinter, that's the name of the exercise, because I guess when you're sprinting, you have one arm up and one leg up. This is the opposite leg, so that's the sprinters. And then toe tap is self-explanatory. But this exercise also is going to be for your obliques, and we also did 3 30-second rounds per side on this exercise. The enemy is unable to destroy most of us anyway. He'll put traps and stuff out there to make us destroy ourselves, but like he said, they'll distract you as well. That's where discipline comes into play. You have to be disciplined in order to keep from being distracted. Otherwise, you'll never be able to get into the gym like you're supposed to and focus on that and other aspects of your life like you're supposed to. Discipline. When it comes to exercise, abducting is the art of moving a body part away from the center line of your body. So these are abductors, knee tucks, and leg raises. This exercise is also done for 3 30-second rounds per side, and this exercise is also primarily for your obliques. It hits your core as well. Your current situation is not your final destination. You just have to keep going. Like I said, fitness is a great reminder of that, because it takes time to develop the body that you're trying to develop, and that lets you know that, okay, it's not going to happen overnight. Just because it doesn't look like it's happening today doesn't mean that it's not happening. The same applies to the rest of your life. Just because it doesn't look like things are getting brighter today doesn't mean that the day is not going to get brighter. Keep going, hold on, and have faith. This exercise has no long, complicated name. It's just simple oblique twists and a variation of oblique twists. Once again, 3 30-second rounds per side. I believe this and I stand on this. That's why I put these encouraging words in my YouTube videos. Encouraging words changed my life, so I know it can change other lives, and by each life we change, we change the world in some shape, form, or fashion. And in conjunction with the last statement, just like I was saying, some people try to talk you out of believing that ideas and words could change the world. If you're one of those people that says that the world can't be changed by ideas, it just means that you aren't one of those people that will change the world. It doesn't mean it can't be done, it just means you won't be the one to do it. Next move is another one of the more basic moves, just standing oblique crunches. We did 3 30-second rounds per side again. As you think, you shall become. Just like the little engine that could. I think I can, I think I can. If you tell yourself and you and you have the belief that you can achieve your goals in the gym, then you'll achieve them. If you don't believe you can, then, well, it's doubtful. Have belief in yourself. Obstacles are something for both winners and for losers. So both of them include the obstacle in their story, but an obstacle in the winner's story is going to be like, yeah, okay, that obstacle tried to stop me, and it's going to be simply a challenge for them that they tell you how they got around. Whereas in a loser story, that obstacle is going to be, well, yeah, that's why I couldn't do such and such, that's why I couldn't do this, couldn't do that. It's up to you to choose which one you're going to be, winner or loser. Here we did standing toe taps. And this exercise is also for your obliques, 3 30-second rounds apiece. So when you're doing this exercise, you want to, when you bend, you want to try to activate your obliques so that you feel them. But it's still an oblique move, 3 30-second rounds. This is mid-range weighted oblique twist. I say mid-range because you keep your arms right there at chest height. So all you got to do is twist to execute the movement. So we did 3 sets of 10 reps of this exercise on both sides. And just like all the other exercises, this exercise will be for your obliques. Our bodies can take a whole lot more than we actually think they can. And saying that leads to the next point, that our mind is what will stop before our body has to stop. So the trick is figuring out what we have to tell our mind in order to keep it going instead of allow it to stop. That's the trick. You're trying to be legendary, you want to go down in history, you cannot be that individual that gave up. And even if you just want to provide a positive example to your children, don't give up. Is that the type of message that you want to send to your kids? You always tell your children don't quit. So why would you, in all fairness, why would you quit and then expect them to do something other than what they've seen you do? So don't be that person that gave up, because not only will you not reach that legendary status, and if you're not, like I said, if you're not trying to reach legendary status, you're trying to provide an example for your children. You can't do that by being a quitter. You're giving them a bad example, a bad thing to follow. It's just another way of saying that we create our own reality. Our thoughts create our reality. Our thoughts about ourselves, the thoughts about the world, our thoughts about the things that occur to us and how we deal with those things. But we really create our own realities based on our thoughts, because the way who we think we are is going to determine, for the most part, who we are. Because like I said, it's a concept that I'm really big on here lately, is the fact that we behave in a manner consistent with who we believe ourselves to be. So the thoughts that you have about yourself are really going to drive what your reality is. So be conscious and mindful of who you think you are, because that's who you will be. This exercise is also going to be oblique twists, going from up to down, from high to low. But due to the way the motion looks, a lot of people call them wood chops, because it looks like you're chopping wood when you come down with it like that. So, like I said, this also is an oblique move. We did 3 sets of 10 reps per side on this exercise as well. And that's just it. I shine so that others can see the God in me and see God through me. Because without God, none of this I do would be possible. He's the one that blessed me with the ability to do these things, and that gifted me with the strength and determination and all the other characteristics that I must bring to a head in order to make these goals a reality. So it's not even me that you're seeing. It's God. So that's the point. That's what you're shining for, to be a witness, to give testimony to who gave you the ability to do these things that you're doing. got to know this, believe this, and apply this in your life. And you live your life in a manner that says, I will not beat myself. But the only way to do that is to be disciplined so that you don't continue old bad habits that are going to make you beat yourself. That's the actual fact, because I want it so bad for so many people that I do deal with, but I can't force them to do anything, you know what I'm saying? It's not until they're ready that they're going to be able to receive what I have to offer them. And that's, that applies to me too. It's so much stuff in my life my mom wanted for me, but until I was ready to make a change, it didn't matter, you know what I'm saying? I was a fool, a hardhead out there in the streets just doing dumb stuff. It takes me being ready to change in order for me to receive the blessings that come with the change that I make. So it's the same way with this fitness thing. I want to give so much to so many, but it doesn't matter what I want to give. It's what they want, what they're ready to receive. So they got to be ready, and I have to be okay with the fact that they're not ready until they are. Last movement is going to be another variation of the previous two movements, and instead of going straight across or from up to down, we're going from the bottom to the top on this one. And it's also oblique twist, weighted oblique twist, but we're going from the bottom to the top. And once again, we also did 3 sets of 10 reps per side on this exercise. A lion is a lion. What does it matter to him how many hyenas are in the way? Because he's a lion, king of the jungle. So with you, if you're trying to get somewhere, just know there's going to be haters, going to be distractions, but you are a lion. What does it matter who's in your way? What does it matter who hates and who doesn't like what you're doing? Aren't you a lion? If you are, keep this in mind. Do not be concerned with hyenas, because they cannot harm you or stop you or do anything to deter you from what you're doing. As a child, most of us want to be liked by everybody. And in order to be liked by everybody, a lot of times we'll do what everybody else is doing. We don't want to be different than everyone else. As we get older, you come to realize the value of being different than other people, because I have definitely realized the value in my differences. And the more that I realize these differences are valuable, I do my best to strengthen and improve these differences, because just like he said, that's your superpower. That's what was given to you as a gift by God to develop. That's what makes you different and unique. And if we are able to develop these things and cultivate these things can carry us through life as a blessing, and really could be the difference between us having just a regular 9-to-5 job and making our actual unique mark on the universe. So just because you're different than everybody else, pay attention to what makes you different and develop that, and see how you can use it as a something positive in your life. Always, I want to thank you guys for tuning in, joining us, and watching AKR ME Fitness as we change the world one workout at a time. With that being said, we're done for the moment, and we'll see you guys next time.